Imagine that you're on a completely desolate island and you can only have one item with you at all times. What would you guys choose? I know half of you chose a mobile device directly in your pocket right now, and this is quite concerning. You didn't choose either a knife or a lighter or anything that could help you in the wilderness with survival. Instead, you guys chose a mobile device. This just shows me how important these things are to us as a modern day society. Well, Apple just dropped their brand new iPhone 11 Pro, and I think there are many reasons for us to upgrade or to buy these phones. First off, this brand new phone, iPhone 11 Pro right here, has drastically improved battery life. Apple claims that there's up to 4 more hours of battery life on this new phone than on previous generation, the iPhone XS. Different websites such as Business Insider, IGN, and other reviewers have tested this and they have seen that this is true. This is very important to us as Apple users because we have not always had the best Apple battery life in the past. I've seen this firsthand. I go to the airport all the time and I always see people hovering around outlets just charging their phones. Apple has created a solution where they made this phone thicker so that it can house a bigger battery. This is very important to us, and Apple has listened to improve the battery life. Another thing that is greatly improved is this screen. So this new screen, Apple calls the Super OLED Retina display. So this display can actually get brighter. So the previous generation can only get up to 800 nits, while this new phone can get up to 1,200 nits. This applies to us because if you're in harsh daylight and you're trying to view your phone, this phone can now get brighter so you can see it better. Another thing about this screen is that in darker situations when you're viewing the phone and in brighter situations, you'll be able to see more detail. This phone also has improved speakers where it has more of a surround sound feel. So when you're watching movies, not only is the screen better, but the sound is also better. Another spec that has improved is the new A13 Bionic chip. So this is a faster CPU that will increase the performance of your new phone. So this means that you can have so many apps open without your phone getting bogged down and slowing down. It also means your apps open up faster and your phone will just increase its speed. Another thing that Apple has really focused on this new phone is this brand new 3-system camera. So now there are 3 lenses on this phone. The first lens I'm going to talk about is the ultra-wide lens. So this means that it gets extremely wide and you can see from a different perspective. This lens has never been seen before on an Apple device, so this is brand new. The next camera is the wide-angle lens. This is a lens from which your eyes perceive, so it's wide. And the last camera is a telephoto camera, meaning it gets really close and can zoom in very far. These cameras can be seamlessly transitioned from one camera to the next. The video quality has also greatly improved on this phone. On the rear-facing cameras, it can shoot 4K 60 frames per second, meaning that you can shoot in 4K, which is very high quality, at 60 frames, meaning that it can shoot in slow motion. On the front-facing camera, you can also shoot in 4K 60, so you can shoot in slow motion at 4K. They've also improved the megapixel count on the front-facing camera, meaning that your pictures, your selfies, are going to have higher quality. Because the last generation only had 7 megapixels. Another thing that Apple has improved is this new night mode. So when you're taking pictures, your photos at night and in low light will have better quality. What they do is when you take a picture, it'll have a really overexposed picture and a really underexposed picture and seamlessly meld them together so you'll get the perfectly exposed picture. The last thing I want to talk about is the Apple experience. So those of you who don't have an Apple phone in the first place, why would you want to buy this new phone? Well, first off, if you have other Apple devices such as the Apple Watch, the AirPods, Apple MacBook Pro, or the iPad, they will all connect with ease. So you can have things such as iMessage, AirDrop, and other things that can seamlessly be transitioned upon. So with AirDrop, you can have a photo go from one, like my phone, to my computer without losing quality. There are also other things that come with the Apple experience, such as Face ID. So this is when you unlock your phone using your face, and this phone actually has faster Face ID. It also comes with haptic touch, so you press harder and you can access your apps with this. So overall, the Apple experience is something that is very, very beneficial for those who have many different Apple devices. Overall, the iPhone 11 Pro seems like a phone that most people would enjoy having. And with all these new improvements such as the new screen, the better performance, the better battery life, the better cameras, anyone would want to upgrade to this phone. I urge you, if you want this new Apple experience, to go out there and buy this phone. Thank you.